My name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream where we will be playing once again as the Norsca. The intention here is to take away our focus from these northern lands. They're not actually that valuable and instead look a little bit more towards the south here. So we'll still use Wulfric probably to take out the Doomkeep and Longship Graveyard because we want to consolidate this province at least. Then I'll probably keep a lord here in order to fight off any Norscans who decide to come knocking at our door. But otherwise, we're going to go raiding. And to that end, I think from the very start, I'm going to recruit 2 lords instead of my usual 1. So first of all, let's have you... I think I'm going to spend a turn just recruiting because I want a couple of you guys. And... no, screw it, I'll go for 3 of you. 3 of those. Actually, let's move right to the border and then do that.
An unstoppable force.
Unstoppable force. 3 of those. And then next turn we attack the Longship Graveyard. Meanwhile, in our home base, we'll keep this for the moment because it will take us a little while to get the surplus growth required in order to upgrade the warband camp. And once we've done that and or grabbed one of these guys, we'll tear down the sparring fields and replace it with something more useful, like the Warhound kennels, for example, because we know those are awesome. Right, and hopefully these guys don't just pull in another faction. That's kind of what they've done previously, so we might well be fighting several more fights, but generally I'm just going to consolidate this, and then we're going to head down south into the Empire and start raiding them. Let's get the Sea Marauders tools so that we can get the corpulent sails and get this show on the road. I forgot to get the other leader. I will do that now. Well, it wouldn't have done me any good anyway. He would have been just costing money because I couldn't raise any troops until Wulfric's moved. I'm doing well, thank you. Just started binging the dwarf playthrough. That dwarf playthrough, like everything that possibly could have gone right, went right, which is very weird for my games. Usually everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong. That dwarf game, everything just came together. It was quite good. Right, we're going to recruit a lord. We're going to see who's available. So we have Tygerd Slaughterberg, who's stupid, so he gets a bonus charge. We have the Marauder Chieftain, who's blind. Reduced melee defense, but more attack. Or easily distracted. Reduction to campaign movement range. That is atrocious. I think we'll go for the stupid one. Tygerd Slaughterberg.
Slaughter the sheep.
Who immediately says slaughter the sheep. Yeah, I can see a theme here, dude. Right, first thing we are going to do is rename you. I think I'm going to call you Schmid T. There we go. Schmidty Slaughterberg. What a great name. And you can immediately start recruiting some troops, and then we'll be sending you south. No, we'll probably send Wulfric south. Or we could have you go and attack Doomkeep. Well, you'll need a turn or 2 to recruit, so it's fine. Right. And then next turn. What are the quirks of the faction? We like murdering and killing and looting. We're very good at raiding and looting is basically it. We are the Vikings of the North. We are actually called Norse. So we are the Vikings of the Warhammer world. We massively favour offense over defense. We don't tend to have many armoured troops. We have quite a few monstrous units like trolls and warhounds and wolves and things like that. So there's a couple of things going on here. But the main thing is we are extremely focused on raiding and looting, and I have not been doing that enough in the previous playthroughs. So we will attack this. This is a walkover, so I'm just going to go ahead and automate it. Don't need to fight every single little battle. We get some loot.
This settlement is yours to do.
And do I want to sack it and then occupy? I think I do.
Whether that be the establishment
We have gained a mammoth tamer, which means mammoth units are cheaper.
Or to devote it to one of the gods by raising it to ash and ruin.
Not only can Wulfric throw ships at people. Shut up. Yeah, I've heard that before. Not only can Wulfric now throw ships at people, he can also throw fireballs. That's amazing.
Where's my next quote?
Alright, now we'll occupy.
Done and done.
Okay, so you are stuck there for the moment. That is fine. You have recruited a couple of troops. I think I would like you to recruit a couple more. We'll go with 3 of those. And then I think this will do for a raiding party. Like, the Marauder Hunters are pretty strong. We've got the Spearmen there just to give you a front line. I'll give you Route Master so you can actually move a little further. And I need to repair damaged buildings. Oh, great. I've just lost all the money that I earned through. In fact, that's cost me more. I should have just occupied it. Bugger. Fireball plus ships equals fire ships. You're right. You are definitely right. Right, so we have the Sea Marauder tools. Let's go and grab the Corpulent Sail so we can get that extra 10% movement, because we're going to need it. Then you, I think I'm going to set to Force March. And we will go charging off in this direction. And you... If I put you on Force March, can you land? No, you just move further. So I think I'm just going to have you shift down to about here, and then next turn hopefully we can just land there, somewhere. I don't actually know how the ship movement works. Oh, you have to land over there. Interesting. Alright, well we'll do that next turn. Okay, that's you done. Do I want to build anything here? Longship Graveyard, what do you start with? Nothing important. I'm wondering if the Doomkeep has the sparring fields. I mean, we'll keep them there for the moment. If nothing else, it'll save us a bit of cash. Ah, Norsca! Because we'll definitely need a way of recruiting troops. Like, if we get rid of the sparring fields, then we can't recruit anything here. And that would be kind of bad. In fact, I really ought to get some more troops for you, shouldn't I? So let's move you normal movement. Move you right up to the border again. And this time I'm just going to grab 3 for spin. Alright. Meanwhile, Schmitty. You need a full turn to disembark. That's just annoying. Could have disembarked last time. Alright, and then I'm going to put you into raiding stance. So you start earning some money. And also pissing off Nordheim, but they tend to declare war on me anyway, so... Yeah. And we're right next to some beastmen, which will hopefully attack Dietershafen and not me. Like, I'm just here doing the same thing as you, basically. I'm here killing people and taking money. Right, then you are going to step over the border. And you're also going to go raiding, because Norsca have a special thing, which means when they are raiding, they don't move any more slowly. Exactly the same speed. Plus, you are making a little bit of money. Not a huge amount. I think that does go up over time. And you...
Chieftain of the tribe.
Are you actually sieging? No, you're just standing there shouting at them. Because I could declare war on Nordland and then just go sacking. But I don't think this army is quite big enough for that. Right, what's the advantage of a raiding camp? It generates 31 from raiding as opposed to this, which generates also 31. This one just allows me... Oh, it gives me more leadership and also replenishment and melee defense. So I can move up to 50% and then I can invoke the raiding camp. So I think I will do that. I will move 50%. And then raiding camp. Really not earning very much, but hey. And you done. Alright, next turn, hopefully we get to the Doomkeep. And actually, we're going to be up against a garrison and also their lord. Unless I can provoke the lord to come out and attack me. Which might happen, you never know. One thing which I'm going to try and do, be sneaky. Throg, the extremely annoying. Could you...
The world is meat for my grinder.
You don't have aggression. Vanaheim.
All the world is
No, not you. You. Hi.
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
No. These guys don't want any peace. Vikings talking about peace.
Where's my next one?
Just keep on raiding along here. Lovely jubbly. And this is definitely offsetting some of the losses that we would otherwise be incurring. I'm kind of happy just to let you sit here, honestly. I mean, I don't know what alters the raiding amount. Let's put you just back to normal raiding, because I kind of want to explore this area and see what there is.
The hound compels.
I'm kind of curious if different provinces provide different amounts of money. Because if I get to like Altdorf and it makes a ton more money, then I might as well loot Altdorf. I mean, although I'm a Viking, I should really stay on the coast. So one of the specials that the Norsca have is usually you can only attack and occupy certain other provinces. So for example, attacking Norscan settlements, I can take them, no problem. If I were to attack the Empire's provinces, if it was something like Middenheim here, I could not take it, I could only destroy it. However, if it's on the coast, like Dietershafen here, I can actually take it. So any coastal province, regardless of who it belonged to, I can conquer, which is pretty nice. It basically turned it into a raiding outpost or something like that. The other thing is if I raise a settlement, I can basically stick a monument on the burning ruins of the enemy, and that will invoke favour with one of the 4 gods, depending on which monument I erect there. And that in itself grants more powers. So for example, if I were a champion of the Hound, which requires a fair amount of Hound favour, then... hello? I could get a unique and extremely powerful Hell Cannon, which is a regiment of renown. All units gain 100 experience a turn, which is pretty nice. And also, all of my melee infantry do 10% more damage. So there are various bonuses for doing this. Alright, so I've got 39 right now. Does that go up? Nope, it's gone down. So yes, different provinces provide different amounts of money. Is that tied to how wealthy the province is? So this province of Dietershafen is Nordland, which is 320. This one I'm going to guess is Middenland, which is 280. So yes, that is tied to the amount of money the province is worth. Okay, good to know. That Hell Cannon has 4 cannons in it, apparently. Oh, okay, cool. Rather than the usual 1? That's quite a lot more firepower. Okay, I was indeed correct. You are just hiding out here, which I do not appreciate. Because otherwise I'm going to have to fight you and also the Doomkeep garrison. Which at the moment isn't terrible, but it does have Marauder champions, which can do a bit of damage. All I need to do is beat your leader though. I'm going to move up to around 50% of your movement. And then I'm going to establish my raiding camp right outside your city and go, come at me, bro. Hell Cannon's also the best artillery piece for killing infantry. West into the wasteland. This area. Oh, that is the wasteland. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of on our way. Next turn, we'll get there. And you have decided to attack me. This is saying it's overwhelmingly in my favour, so I did exactly the right thing, letting them come after me. You have a lot of hunters. That is an awful lot of hunters. Thankfully, I do have my Werekin and my Chariot, which are fairly decent at hunting those down. Too bad I don't have my Warhounds yet, though, because they would shred those hunters. Soon. Soon I will have my precious War Dogs. Usually, I do not rate dogs at all. They're a terrible creature in, like, Rome Total War. I just did not rate them. In this, they're ridiculous. They're faster than all cavalry units, and only just faster than horsemasters, which are stupidly fast. But horsemasters still tend to tear them apart. So don't fight horsemasters with dogs. Don't do it. It's not good. Any other cavalry, though, do it. They're very good cavalry hunters, even better archer hunters. Right, so they are attacking me, which means that they have to launch the attack. There is a wood over here, which I would like to make use of. There's also a wood over here. I'm wondering if I deploy my troops, like, back here, let them come to us and hide my Werkin over here. I can hit their archers from behind. Or just have the Werkin go around the side. Nah, I'm going to be... We're Vikings, we're bold. I want you bunched up a fair amount because experience. We will stick the shielded guys on the edges. And then I think I'm going to put the berserkers back here, along with the chariot and the Werkin. And we'll have you guys unleashed once we know where the enemy actually are. And we'll put the skirmishers in the front so you can do a little bit of damage, but you will be set to skirmish. Oop, there's 3 of you. Put you here, set to skirmish. Okay. Norsca! There's wood over there. 7 trees. You know what I mean. For a tundra like this, that's a solid forest. Yeah, that's true. I mean, considering what we're talking about right now, what is the special geographical point of interest about Greenland? Like, it lacks something that everything else in the... like, every single continent, with the exception probably of Antarctica, has. Weirdly, Greenland doesn't. There's actually a pretty good reason for it. But why does Greenland not have blank? And everything else does. No, Greenland definitely has snow. It absolutely has snow. I mean, that's why Leif Eric... No, not Leif. It was Eric the Red named Greenland Greenland, because he wanted to attract people to move there. Kind of the opposite to Iceland. No, it has mountains. Definitely has mountains.
They are nothing more than raiders, irritants that need a lesson.
Right, Wolfric, where are you? Kind of want you on one edge. Over there.
Chaos Marauders! Chaos Marauders!
Wolfric the Wanderer! Move backing! Quick, making my way!
Chaos Marauders!
Alright. Countercharge, 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 countercharge. Countercharge! Actually, you can run up a bit more.
Hunter of men! Now or never!
Oh yeah, and I have fireballs. Unlimited, it just takes 45 seconds to recharge. I'll wait for a moment until they actually clash. Now I'll fireball. Can I not aim this a little bit better? No. Just fireball them. Yeah, it wasn't a great shot. No, you're going for them. Alright. Did these guys reach them? They did. You guys go after him. Chariot, go after him. And you go and just tear them apart. Lovely! Right.
Wolfric the Wanderer!
Wolfric's made it there. Can I get a decent ship shot off? I have a feeling the answer's going to be no. Well, I could do it. Here we go. I'll launch the ship from here. And hopefully it'll reach that mass over there. This is my favourite ability in the entire game. Let's get this proper cinematic shot. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't the best shot I've ever done. Not bad though, not bad. Chariot, keep chasing. Working, keep chasing. Berserkers, go chase. You go and attack them in the back. You're fighting there. You're kicking the living daylights out of their lord. Go Wolfric. Nice! And we killed him. Oh no, we winded him.
Seek my blade!
But not all.
Slay every Slaughter! Bring us to carnage! Fight!
Alright, this has been an absolute
That's what the
slaughter. I was not expecting it to be quite this easy. Not complaining though. Definitely not complaining. No, it's not rivers, it's not penguins. We were literally just talking about what it was. That Greenland does not have.
Very well! Yes, Lord! Chaos Marauders!
Alright, well their army's basically broken. So let's go chase. Go chase. Chase. Charge. And chase. You're chasing, you're chasing, you're chasing. I mean, this is their Lord's army, so we do want to do as much damage to them as we... Ooh, they've returned. As we can. Although we have already killed their leader, and that means that they will now confederate. Trees! Correct! Well done, Lord Fluffypaw. Greenland does not have trees. Not natively, anyway. The trees that they have were brought by the Vikings. And you know the reason that they have no trees? Properly hunt these guys down. Come on, people. Chariot's used all its ammo. That's fine. 44 of them left versus 20. Still 24 of them. Soil's too rocky. Nope. A clue. Once trees were introduced, they grew just fine. For spores. Trees don't grow from spores. That's mushrooms. Fungus. And no, it's not too cold. If trees can grow in Iceland and Norway, they can definitely grow in Greenland. Although admittedly it doesn't help. But distance has something to do with it. Yeah, there's moisture. They've got great whopping glaciers, which provides more than enough moisture. Seeds. Why are there no seeds there? That was a lot of money. Excellent. And we get another level. Marvellous. Right, so now we can sacrifice them for even more money. We can kill them for more leadership, which I don't think we really need to do. Or we can replenish. I'm going to take the money. And we have access to the Icehorn Marauders. And we've got the Corpulent Sails. Excellent. Post-battle income. And then probably Marauders from the east. Because that's income from the Empire. Although one of the... Oh, that's income from just sacking any settlements. Ooh... An immunity to high seas attrition. We're not really doing any attrition. I think we want this and then the 50% more rapidly. Because it was separated from the mainland. But how do seeds travel long distances? Alright. Wolfric, you've leveled up. Problems with Wolfric's skill tree. I think it's alright. I'm going to take Thick-Skinned again, because I think this was actually a pretty good path, because that just beefs him the hell up. So we have now technically beaten their chief, which means that I could just confederate them. But I kind of feel like I want to loot Doomkeep before doing that. So let's bring you back into normal stance. We'll have you attack Doomkeep. Although he's managed to actually recruit a bunch of troops very quickly. 7 units to my 13 plus units defending. I haven't lost very many though. Like, I've lost almost nobody in fact.
Destroying!
And I think even if I lose this I can still confederate them. Birds! There you go. It does not sit on any migratory path, which means birds don't go there. And bird poop usually has seeds in it. And that's how trees tend to spread long distances.